Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for August the 17th through to the 23rd, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And thank you for all the support you give me each and every day, truly. Now, let's get to you because we start with the Magician. Well, expect magic this week. Expect beauty and the things that you want to go forward in to manifest in your life this week, to show up, for doors to open. Okay, the Magician is asking, what do you want to manifest going forward? What is your wish? What is your desire? So keep it positive, keep it strong, keep those affirmations going, because this is a week when definitely something can come into being in your life, whether it is relationship or job, career, stature in the community, in the home, in the neighborhood. What's important to you? Because there's magic in the air for you this week. Now, we've got the moon with it. So, you may actually be have to have an honesty with yourself. Perhaps changing your perception in some way of where there might be patterns in your response to things, in how you manage things, that actually limit your transformation, limit you going forward, holds you back in some way. The moon is, very much our internal rationalizations on how we bring balance into our life. And sometimes how we think that balance is going to be in our life, we actually play into that, and we don't allow our perceptions to change, our thoughts to change. And so we self-sabotage ourselves by always having the same reaction when certain things go a certain way in our life. So I think meditation this week, prayer time this week, just some quiet time to reflect on how you may limit yourself in some way, that you may hold yourself back because of a fear, because of an anxiety, because of something that happened in the past, and how you respond to something or a certain situation or a certain scenario. And by recognizing it, there could be some kind of magic that comes in this week. And by you taking the time to recognize the way you act in a certain situation, or your response to a certain situation or event or a person, where you now sit in the driver's seat and you change that reaction, or you change that thought process, so that an opportunity can come into being that couldn't manifest without you coming to maybe an honesty with yourself in some way. It's that deep internal fight or flight process, or the way you tick. It's by giving it a little bit of energy this week. I think a lot of magic can come into your life this week, or something very magical can come into your life this week. But it's only by maybe understanding where you haven't been flexible in the past, or where you've really stayed tried and true to the same kind of response each time. And it's changing your perception in some way. We have over here, and I don't want to jump the gun, but I guess I am, the Eight of Swords. is feeling this limitation or feeling this lack of liberation or freedom. And it's by changing your perception, it's by changing your thoughts, it's by changing the way you look at things or being more flexible in the moment, and it changes everything for you. So be open to not doing things the same way as you usually do. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Cups here. Beautiful cards. The Ten of Cups is your happily ever after. So it's inviting your happily ever after in this week, and it's by closing doors. By closing a door somewhere in your life. And I think it's more because of the moon here, it's more of your response to a situation or the way you react when something happens in your life, or not being flexible in a certain area of your life. And by meditating, by really being honest with yourself on the way you might respond or react, will close that door and allow you to walk through a new door of opportunity. We have the Queen of Cups here. This is self-confidence. This is, doing things for the right reason. By moving in a path of love. And it could be just a love for yourself. So maybe it's just that you've always put a certain limitation on your success or what you could give, whether it's a talent or a unique gift that you have. Maybe it's by allowing the expression of who you truly are to just come out and come alive and stop hiding it in some way, limiting it, not allowing yourself to express yourself in a certain way. Because when you do, I think marvelous things open up to you this week. I got goosebumps. Okay, we have the Strength card. It's going to take strength. It's going to take courage. It's going to take maybe a new way of approaching a situation, doing something different within a situation, allowing a talent or who you truly are to come out and shine. It's by having a faith in yourself, a belief in yourself. And it's changing the way you think or the way you approach something. It's opening up your perceptions to a different way of doing things. Becoming flexible in an inflexible routine. That really, you're closing a door, but you're closing a door, I think, more on a past way of how you respond to something or how you do something or how you've limited yourself in the past. You've not shown yourself fully, or your capabilities or your talents, your expertise. And when we close the door on that way of thinking and allow ourselves to shine and really step into truly who we are, which is a beautiful and wonderful person, and loving ourselves, I think we create our happily ever after. I think we allow a magical moment to appear. So definitely be open to opportunities that you want to have happen in your life, and don't limit yourself in a way that you might have limited yourself in the past. Be open to new perceptions, new ways of doing things this week. And I think the magic steps in right there with it. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.